Hello, Alaska. We are coming to you from our live desk here at KTUU, Alaska's news source, and we're the Alaska weather team. So, hey, I'm still kind of learning how to do this new Facebook Live, and I know a lot of people here at our station are doing that. So I'm kind of filling in because we had some other issues taking up our live stream feed earlier today, some news stories. So I am going to kind of give you a preview of Friday as well as the weekend. We have had some pretty strong winds in those upper levels, so that puts some amazing cloud formations in there. Let's show you. Some of the viewers sent us. And this was out of the airport area, and that's from Todd Duke. So you can see how the area closest to the Chugach Range is still kind of clear. That's indicative of some high level winds, but boy, you combine it with either a sunset or a sunrise in this case, and that is beautiful. Joe Mato saw similar conditions out around the Kenai area, so he sent that photo in. And then during the day, those clouds were kind of lining up like long streets, wind-driven cloud pattern. That's out of Potter Marsh. Janice Bunting sending us that photo. And then we go to Jay Bear, Kirk Alkire, also seeing that. A lot of these showing up along the the Chugach Range here in town, and then that was from the port area, Lolly Moro. Now let's get to what our weather is going to be like as we head into the weekend. We'll still see some clear skies here into our Thursday overnight hours and even Friday night. So that is a great view of not only the moon, but down there in the corner on the left, you can see that little planet. It's probably a big planet, but it looks little in this photo compared to the moon. That's Jupiter and the moon from Dave Parkhurst. Now, getting to our current conditions in the 9 o'clock hour on Thursday evening, 26 degrees at the airport. The winds out of the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour. Here locally, not a lot happening, but other parts of the state are going to see some very active weather. We're into the 20s. The slippery surfaces are out. Roadways, walkways. I've noticed it myself here in the last couple of days, almost slipping on a concrete walkway. Take little penguin steps, because then you keep your center of gravity just over your feet and instead of striding, and that does help for you to regain your balance a little bit easier and better. These are the current temperatures across the state. Sub-zero around Ukqiavik. They're just 2 below, though. It's 10 above in Fairbanks, wow, they went up to close to 40 degrees this week. Now they're heading back down, and temperatures are also cooling into the Panhandle. They've had some nice clear days as well as nights. We're going into a clear night here in the south central area. Also, it's been warm for much of the Anchorage area. We've lost a lot of our snowpack, but there is a chance that parts of the region will see snow coming into the weekend. But with that dome of high pressure, and you can really kind of pick it out pretty easily there on our satellite radar imagery, that shoves that storm path all the way into southwest Alaska, and that's where it's going to stay. These are some of the ongoing warnings as well as advisories. A lot of them involve the winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, and across the Alaska Peninsula, blowing snow of 1 to 3 inches. It could go to 3 to 6 inches around the lower Yukon Delta, Kuskokwim Delta areas, and they're also looking at some significant amounts of snow and ice glaze even in southwest Alaska. Now for the warning area, that's a winter storm warning. That goes for 7 to 10 inches of snow, gusting to 25 miles per hour, the winds that is, and into the interior, south of Trim's Camp, you'll definitely see some gusty winds out of the south, up to 60 miles per hour. Now, let's get to what South Central is dealing with. All of that cloud cover is just off to our west. In fact, what we had is moving out. Here's our forecast. So we have that area of low pressure. You can see it well off north of the west end of the Aleutians, and another storm system in the Gulf of Alaska. Don't worry about that one off to the left. That's going to get kind of absorbed by the next big system coming across the western Aleutians. That is on Friday night. Meantime, you can see how this Gulf of Alaska low is circulating, and it's kind of shoving that high pressure off to the east. So this will change up the weather pattern for the south central region. For southeast Alaska, they'll see increasing cloud cover, and there's that chance of snow moving into south central as well. Here's our forecast statewide, going for sunshine from the interior to southeast Alaska and holding on in south central, even Kodiak, but it'll still cloud cover for the Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula, and West Coast. Southeast Alaska, enjoy your sunshine there on your Friday, and high temperatures that will still be into the 40s. We'll see some 40s showing up in parts of the south central region. Highs up to 43 degrees, in fact, for Homer heading into tomorrow. For Prince William Sound, 40-degree temperatures still possible. 36 for Valdez, teen temperatures overnight there, and it'll be teen temperatures for highs for Golcana, and they'll go to about 10 below tonight. They'll be anywhere from 29, that is, to about 37 degrees for the Palmer area and also Wasilla. But as we get into Anchorage and also Girdwood, those highs continue to be above normal. I see that you're saying it's monsoon season for us. I hope not yet. That would totally be a mess. Other people are talking about heat stroke. Not quite yet either, but it is warm and it is above normal temperatures. And we did have such warm temperatures on the Anchorage hillside in relation to that wind event. They had 50-degree temperatures just yesterday afternoon. So for a high on Friday here in the Anchorage area, I'm saying 37, but the span will be anywhere from 35 degrees to as much as the mid-40s in some parts of town. I think we'll stay on the mild side all the way through the weekend into next week. A lot of the snowpack is kind of compacted, if not kind of melted or mushed into some kind of yet unrecognizable snow ball. We could have a chance to see some snow. It's a chance Tuesday, Wednesday, as well as Thursday next week. Yeah, Ruth has asked if we were getting an early spring breakup. Ruth, I would not dare to even think that just yet. If it were like late March, I would say the snow is going to have a very short shelf life, but you have a couple more storm systems here coming our way this weekend. Anchorage is going to be just on the edge, but I would not go so far to say it is spring yet. Just enjoy your mild temperatures. I'll say goodbye. Oh, take off my glasses too, because I cannot read your comments because they're so small over there. So I like to put my glasses on to make sure I can see what you're saying or typing. So have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Just stay safe out there. And again, take small steps on those slippery surfaces and give plenty of room between those vehicles on those roadways. Have a good evening, everyone.